Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Raber, Surfer Dude Tutoring. So I'm doing two more problems for us today regarding adding and subtracting, solving equations. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to make sure this is for everybody who watches this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not about learning how to doing mental math to solve either one of these two problems, okay? This is not about mental math. And I've tried to pick two problems that you can't do mental math in order to solve. The real issue for sixth grade students is, why can't I just take 4.96 and just add 2.7 to it? Well, because this unit and this lesson and what we're doing here is not about just doing this. You learned how to do this minus that or this plus this in fourth grade and fifth grade and third grade and second grade. You're in sixth grade now, okay? And what we're trying to do here is teach you how to manipulate an equation. That's the point of what we're doing. And that's why that's why I ask you to solve the problem the way I put it up here and show your work each time, including your check. So we're going to do x plus 129 equals 356. So this is an addition problem. So we're going to do the inverse operation. I'm going to write that here, inverse operation. So the inverse of adding 129 is subtracting 129, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put my balance sheet here on my balance mark so that I can see here's one side of my equation, here's the other side. So minus 129. So this is going to cancel each other out. So I bring down my x. So now I have isolated my variable. I have isolated the variable. And how did I do that? With the inverse operation. And now I'm going to solve my problem. I'm going to come up with a solution. Sorry about that. It says done. I've got a low battery there. Sorry about that. So now I need to subtract this. So I can't do 6 minus 9. So I've got to borrow here. 4, 16 minus 9 is going to be 7. 4 minus 2 is going to be 2. And 3 minus 1 is going to be 2. So my solution to this equation, by manipulating my solution to this equation is 227. So now I'm going to check my work by plugging it back in. So 227 plus 129 equals 356. So 7 and 9 is 16, carry the 1. 1 and 2 and 2 is 5, and 2 and 1 is 3. So there we go. We know that this solution right here makes this equation true. So 227 is the solution to this equation. So what did we do here? We manipulated our equation by doing the inverse operation. We subtracted 129 from both sides. We ended up isolating our variable. We now have our check, so we worked our way through our problem. So now we're going to do the same thing here. Inverse operation. Well, I'm subtracting 2.7. So I'm going to add 2.7 here, plus 2.7. Put my balance line, plus 2.7. Now, we've been taught to underline and fill that up. So now I'm going to do this. This cancels out. I've isolated my variable with x. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add these numbers. So I filled up with a 0. 6 plus 0, 0. And if you remember from earlier in the year, ladies and gentlemen, line up, fill up, add up. So 0 and 6 is 6. 9 and 7 is 6. Carry the 1. 1 and 4 and 2 is 7. Bring my decimal down to here. So my solution for this problem is 7.66. So let's just work and see if we can actually make that happen now. So let's do 7.66 2.66 minus 2.7 equals 4.90. So I'm going to just fill up right there with a 0. 6 minus 0 is 0. 6, so borrow here, 6, carry the 1, 16 minus that is 9. 6 minus 2 is 4. So 4.69 equals 96. And so now we've proven that that is a solution. So the real key here, ladies and gentlemen, is to make sure that this is the way you show your work, okay? Make sure that this is the way you show your work. Make sure that this is the way you show your work, okay? Now, I'm just going to take the phone here for a minute and just pick it up really carefully. Try not to shake everything. Sorry about that. And I'm just going to put that right there so you guys can see what we did. So here's that problem, and here's this problem, okay? All right. Surfer Dude out. Thank you.